Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. Today, we're going to do a little bit of revision on rounding off numbers to the nearest thousand, which we have done last year. So let's begin. Our learning objective for today is we are estimating, or from the word estimate, which also means round off numbers to the nearest thousand. Our S to S for today are, the first one is we are going to label the place value. Next, we're going to make a slash after thousand because we are running off numbers to the nearest thousand. The third step is circle the number after thousand. And I'm pretty sure most of you remember this. If 5 or more, add 1 more. If 4 or less, let it rest. So in the next slide, I'm going to help you recall and recap our number triangle, which we have learned last year. So here's our triangle for rounding off numbers. So the numbers on the right side are, if you can remember, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's when, if 4 or less, we're going to let it rest, which means we're not doing anything to the number. Then our numbers on the right are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So what happens to numbers on the right? If 5 or more, add 1 more. So if you still keep this piece of paper I have given to you last year, it helps if you can take it out and put it next to you so you can always refer to it every time you try to round off numbers to the nearest thousand. Example 1. Round off 68,490 to the nearest thousand. So I'm just gonna write down our number triangle. Oops, that should be in white. Our number triangles up here. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the right, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So here we add 1. Here we let it rest. And also our S to S right here on the side. So first thing first, I'm gonna write down the number much bigger. So we have 68,490. So step 1 is label the place value. So let's just label them. So we have our ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, and 10,000. So step 1 done. Step 2, make a slash after thousand. So where is our thousand? Our thousand is right here. We want to make a slash after thousand and not before. So it's after. So let's make a slash right there. So that's our slash. So step 2. Step 3 is circle the number after 1,000. So the number after 1,000 is 100. Then this is where the number triangle comes in. It says if 5 or more, add 1 more. If 4 or less, let it rest. So the number that we circle is number 4. So let's see, where is number 4 up here? Number 4 is on this left side. So when it's here, it says let it rest. So we don't do anything to it. So our answer is, do you remember this? Do you remember this squiggly wiggly symbol? It's the symbol for estimating and rounding off. We are not using equal sign. Remember, we are using this squiggly wiggly, which I like to call it. So you just put the numbers down here. Remember, we are letting it rest, so we're not adding anything. So 6 goes down, 8 goes down, and what happens to the number after the slash? The numbers after the slash becomes 0, 0, 0. So we know this means that 68,490 is closer to 68,000. So we have rounded off to the nearest thousand. Example 2, round off 150,678 to the nearest thousand. Just gonna put our number triangles up here. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the right, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So what happens on the right? We're gonna add one more. And on the left, we're just gonna let it rest. Okay, so I'm just rewriting the number 150,678. So step 1 is label the place value. So let's label them. We have ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000. Next, make a slash after 1,000. So 1,000 is right here. Then we're going to make a slash next to it. So there's our slash. So that's step 2. Step 3 is circle the number after 1,000. So after 1,000 is 6. So that's on the 100 place value. So let's just circle the number. That's step 3. And step 4, if 5 or more, add one more. If 4 or less, let it rest. So the number here is 6. So where is 6 in this number triangle? It's right here. So when it's on the right side, it says add one more. So we're going to add one more to the 1,000 place. Okay, then our answer will be the squiggly wiggly. 1 goes down, 5 goes down. Now 0 plus 1 is 1. And remember, the numbers after the slash becomes 0, 0, 0. So the answer is 151,000. So this means that this number 150,678 is closer to 151,000. Example 3, round off 99,821 to the nearest thousand as usual. Just gonna write down our number triangle up here. So we're gonna let it rest if it's on the right, if it's on the left side. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add, oops, let me write that down properly. Add one more. Okay, rewriting the number 99,821. So our first step is label the place value. We have ones, tens, 100, 1,000, and 10,000. Now you have to label the place value or else you will get confused because we are running off to the nearest thousand. So label place value, that's done. Step 1. Step 2 is make a slash after 1,000. So that's after 1,000. Step 3, circle the number after 1,000. The number after 1,000 is 8. So just circle the 8. If 5 or more, add one more. If 4 or less, let it rest. So this number is number 8. So let's see, number 8 is on the right side. So we're going to add one more to the 1,000 place. So the answer is, now this is a bit tricky. Some students, they just put this 9, the first 9 down, and then 1 plus 9 is 10, then it becomes 910. Now, you need to ask yourself, is it logic? Is it possible if you're estimating a rounding off from 99? From 99, suddenly it becomes 910. So that is a far jump for this number from 99 to 910. So this does not make any sense. So you can't really add on 1 plus 9 is equal to 10 and then you're just going to put 10 down here. No, you have to look at this as a as two numbers, 99 plus 1. Now it helps if you can write this down on the side. So this is like 1 plus 99. So what is 1 plus 9? It's 10. You're going to put 0 down there, and you're going to put 1 up here. What is 1 plus 9? It's 10. So the answer is 100. Remember, the numbers after the slash becomes 0, 0, 0. So the answer is 100,000. Now it's time for you to try round off 42,980 to the nearest thousand. Take a piece of paper, and if you still have your number triangle from last year, you can take it out and put it next to you, or you can always write them down on your piece of paper. So you know the numbers on the left is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's let it rest. And the numbers on the right are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you know you're going to add them one more. So follow the S to S one by one. Do it slowly, and yeah, just try it. It's pretty straightforward if you just follow the S to S. So let's just quickly recap our learning objective for today. Today we are estimating a round off numbers to the nearest thousand. Our S to S for today are: the first one, we need to label the place value because it might get confusing. Number 2 is we're making a slash after thousand. Step 3, circle the number after thousand because we are rounding off to the nearest thousand. And step 4, the last one, is the most important part of the today's lesson, which is number triangle. If 5 or more, add one more. If 4 or less, let it rest. I have included today's exercise in your home learning pack. It's labeled as rounding off numbers to the nearest thousand, and it's also labeled as Saturday, 22nd of January 2022. You can either do it using pencil or pen. I really don't mind, but I really need to see your working. So please show your working. I need to see you label the place value. I need to see the slash. I need to see the circle because I need to know if you fully understood today's lesson. If you have any problems or questions, you can always contact me privately on WhatsApp. That's all for today. Good luck, everyone. Bye.